understanding anxiety. It's a massive issue. It's a very complex issue, but there's a couple of like easy trigger points. I saw a thing the other day saying that a lot of people suffer with anxiety attacks first thing on the morning. This is because your melatonin levels are dropping down. So melatonin is the hormone that promotes sleep. So as those melatonin levels drop, your cortisol levels start going up. So now cortisol is your stress hormone. The stress hormone is there for a reason. It's there to trigger you into action. Now the thing is that if you're hyper focused and internalized and you're focusing, oh, I'm feeling really stressed, well, we need to use that stress for something. So when we're waking up, we have to do stuff. Okay, it's being able to get out of our shell. And one of the things that helps me is going through a list of information. So going through some to-do lists. It stops me focusing on myself. It stops this hyper focus of going through like the tight chest and the starts of panic attacks and anxiety attacks and stuff like that. But it just triggers me into action. It triggers me into action, into making a to-do list. Okay, so I set out a schedule through the day, and then as soon as I take that focus from an introspective perspective, so introspective means I'm focusing on the inside of my body, so my breathing patterns, my heart rate, maybe a tight chest, and all these other symptomology that we get with anxiety. It's being able to take that focus outside of ourselves to what purpose and how we're going to use that stress hormone. The stress hormone is there for action, okay? It's supposed to trigger you into action. So the more things that you've got to do, then it's giving you a kick up the arse. It's there to make you move, okay? Now the thing is that if we become very self-conscious and insular and introverted, and we don't want to leave the house and we don't want to do this, that and the other, okay? It starts a negative cycle, and it's understanding these positive and negative cycles. So if you can leverage your hormones in order to trigger an upward cycle, then all of a sudden you're taking that focus from inside yourself, an introspective perspective, into an external perspective of what purpose you're gonna serve for the day. Now, like I said, that could be anything. It could be having to-do list. That to-do list could be things that you do around the house, things that are good for your mental health, making the bed, tidying up, doing your simple chores, things that you set out on your schedule, give you the like positive reinforcement of a little tick in the box. I've completed a task. That's where the reward is. So, and then guess what? The good thing that I added in there was when we get the reward mechanism, that's our little dopamine fix. That's what makes us feel good. So all of a sudden, we're leveraging these stress hormones into how to make ourselves feel good. So that's a quick little tidbit. It's I think we're 4 or 5 minutes now. So yeah, that's probably enough information for now. So understanding how we can lead ourselves into better sleep, and then also waking up, getting a to-do list, breaking those feelings of anxiety and panic attacks and things like that, getting your to-do list and getting out there, have an impact. Have a great day, guys.